Welcome to Undefeated Lifestyle, where I live an undefeated life and I share my life with you only to motivate you to live your best life. Okay, guys. Hey, listen, I'm living my best life right now. You know why? Because actually, I took you to work with me. So I'm over here at work. Just figured I'd do something a little bit different.
Okay, I've been thinking, okay? Now, with the kind of work that I do, right? I think it's real important that I'm not seen on TV.
Tommy.
What?
Everybody in the audience knows damn well you ain't got no job, man.
So that way you can just kind of see my workspace and see where I'm at. I'm currently in one of the conference rooms right now, and just kind of got out of a call, or I should say, an interview that I was conducting. But I certainly wanted to show you a little bit around since we're here at work. And for those who know, I currently reside in Atlanta and work in Atlanta, and I just want you to see the view. You can take a look at the view right here. This is the view just outside of the office. I'm also going to show you some other areas. And actually, if you could see down there, there's plenty of places to go to lunch and just really, spend some time, with a lot of the teammates or people on my team, and just have lunch. We have a good time. But this is my workspace, and I'm going to show you around. But we're going to spend a little bit of time together. All right.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. The power of mind, the power of soul. You wanna live an undefeated life, you gotta take control. Take control of your health, take control of your wealth, take control of yourself. I wanna live an undefeated life. Won't you come live it with me? The undefeated lifestyle. Come and see, come and see. Come and see. I see people in the street, they ain't walking right. And I see people with potential, they ain't talking right. And I see people in the club, they ain't
For sure. Well, if anything, I really appreciate you making yourself available for our call, and I definitely wish you much success as you go through the entire process. So what I'll do is I'll certainly follow up with you as soon as I hear back, and once I hear back, we'll go ahead and move forward with continued interviews. Okay. All right. Like I said, much success. No, thank you. Talk to you soon. Well, all right. Well, hey, look like I'm wrapping things up. I'm getting ready to take you guys with me on over to another area of the office. Oh, let me pick up the mic. Okay, guys. So I'm just wrapping up. We're wrapping up a call, but I want to take you on over to another area of the office, so you could kind of take a look at. Actually, it's a lounge. It's a lounge area. I think it's kind of cool. So come with me. I'm going to pack this up, and we're going to head on over that way. All right, we are in the lounge area. So this is the lounge area where everybody pretty much comes here to hang on out. But as you can see, look, we have the ping pong table. So, anybody want to square up? I mean, come on. I'll take you out. I don't know why I'm lying to you guys right now. I'm not good whatsoever at that. But also you can see over here, it's the couch and, again, lounge area, of course, like, video games and also, just some board games over there. And, hey, take a look right here. All right, guys, that's old school Connect 4 or I don't know, Connect 5 or something like that. But this is an area that I actually come in every now and then, just to lounge out for a little bit, take some time off. Sometimes, I definitely have a busy schedule or busy day, and so it's good to just chillax for a little bit, right? Here at the office, and then again, also I say, I work with a great team, so it's also great to sit down and just shoot the breeze with everybody. But another cool spot. What's up, family? What are you doing up there? No, I mean, I'm serious. What are you doing up there? Well, listen, guys. Hey, you know what? Something else I would have to say that I really enjoy about coming into the office. There's other places that you can go around the office to work, right? So right here, this is what's considered a focus room or focus area. Where you could just kind of come in. I would say if it's open, you could just kind of jump right in and no distractions and focusing on your work. Hold on one second. Let me just show you. So here you go, guys. So this is the focus area. So just a small little area, a lot of privacy that you would have, and this is where I'm just doing my thing, and you know. But you know what? Now that I think about it, my time is up. Anybody that's in Atlanta, you know about that traffic, so I'm getting ready to pack things up right now. Although I'm heading out for the day, I just have to say, 'tis the season. Yep, it's the holidays. Can't forget about the putting green. You guys want to come out here and play a few rounds of golf? We can do that. Not a problem. Again, that's just me talking about another sport that I don't even bother to play. But time to head on out, people. Time to head on out. I figured I'd stop for a moment. I was just thinking to myself, like, hey, although I got a lot of work done, and I'm leaving the office just a little bit early just to beat some of the traffic. I got plenty of work to do at home, and that's one thing I have to say is that sometimes doing this YouTube thing, it seems kind of easy, but when you're holding down a full time job and a career, and it can be a lot and can be a little bit overwhelming. I say that mainly because even after I go home and do another 2 or 3 more hours of work, then I'm going to be editing some videos, and for y'all to show some love on. And if you haven't already, if this is your first time checking out my YouTube channel, hey, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and everybody else, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That just, of course, as I always say, it helps boost the algorithm. So you know what? Okay, this was a long enough break. It probably was only 15 seconds, but I got to get on the road, man. That Atlanta traffic is something serious. So let's go. All right, guys. Right, time to hit the road. I want to say this. I want to take a moment to say this. I really appreciate you guys wanting to hang on out with me. As I took you to work with me, man. Hopefully you like my office. That's the office I work out of. I try to go in about 2 to 3 times a week, and again, it's good to see a lot of my teammates. Unfortunately, I didn't show a lot of my teammates on this video because, look, you want to be private a little bit, and so that's the reason why I didn't do that. So let me get this seatbelt on and get on up the road. Hey guys, share your thoughts. I'm just curious to know, what are your thoughts of, either being remote or hybrid, as they say, going into the office 2 or 3 times a week. Do you prefer staying at home and working remote, or do you prefer going into the office every now and then? What I can tell you is that, my previous employer, it was 100% remote. And, for the longest time, I'm like, hey, this is awesome. This is great. But, sometimes you miss that interaction, right? That everyday interaction. And, but even with my transition to this particular job here, with it being hybrid, I think it's a good way to break up the week, right? You could break up the week and you go in and you see a few teammates, or colleagues, if you will, and that's where you could just kind of just hang out and, share some jokes. Because I do. I mean, there's plenty of laughter that kind of goes on there in the office, and just enjoying my time, with a lot of the colleagues. But I like to know your guys' thoughts. You know what I mean? It's like I'm sure some people are going to say, "Man, I want to be 100% remote so I can do what I need to do." But you got to keep in mind when you're 100% remote, you're expected to respond to each and every message that are coming your way. So, you need to be available. So keep that in mind, guys. But like I say, for me, I mean, it's really cool for me to kind of go into the office every now and then, just kind of break everything on up. All right, guys, it don't look that bad. I mean, it look like traffic is picking up a little bit, but it's not that bad. Nothing I can't manage. So I think it's good that I left when I did, before it got too crazy. As a matter of fact, I can see on the other side of the road where traffic is just crazy coming from the north. So glad I was able to beat that. So I'm heading on back, heading on home, and enjoying my day, right? And like I said, I have plenty of more work to do, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, guys, I got a question for you. What is your dream job? I'm just wondering, what's your dream job? When I think about that, I have to reflect on myself. I mean, I've been blessed and fortunate enough to work in a career that I really enjoy, right? For those who don't know, I work in talent acquisitions, basically human resources, and my job is to attract talent to work for the company that I work for. This is a job or a career that I actually started almost 20 years ago, which is crazy. I know I'm telling my age, but it's all good. Hey, maybe this video can inspire some, to maybe even consider a career in human resources or in talent acquisitions. I mean, I've been able to, really go into a career that I really truly enjoy. And I say that mainly because there's so many different rewarding parts of the job that I enjoy. I've been in various areas of talent acquisitions where I recruited early talent that just graduating college and they're starting their career, and I'm telling you, the best feeling in the world is when you're there and you're interviewing and sometimes you're assisting, coaching individuals on, on how to prepare or maybe even just to calm themselves for an interview, so that way they can do their best. And I think it's just the most rewarding thing is that when they, follow your direction and then they're offered a job and where they're starting their career, and for me, I think the best thing is when I hear back from these individuals, young college grads, where later on in life, they establish their career, they're 5 to 10 years into their career, and now they have a wife or a husband and also children, and then they're just you're sending a message saying thank you, right? So that's why I say like it's rewarding in terms of what I do. I really enjoy it, but I would say if I were to say anything, I would say my dream career really would be being a full-time YouTuber, right? So and I'm working on that. That's gonna come. You know what I mean? And that's gonna come with your continued support. As long as you continue to support me, we're gonna be all right. So basically, my goal is to make sure I continue to travel the world and travel the country and along with my family and just really enjoy myself and share my life with you guys. So yeah, comment below. Let me know. I just want to know, like, what's your dream job? Okay, family, so we made it back, back at the home office. and I got a few more hours of work to do, so it's all good. But I really appreciate you guys coming in and just hanging out with me for a little bit. More or less my day in the life where I took you to work with me. So it was fun. And hey, look, if you like content like this, or like just taking a look at my day in my life, just let me know down below. Look, make sure that you comment down below. That really supports the algorithm, and the whole goal is to continue to boost the videos that I have on out there. But again, I really appreciate the time that we spent together, and you know how I end my videos. I'm living an undefeated life, only to share my life with you, to motivate you to live your best life. I want you guys to continue to live your best life. Hey, listen, and again, thank you so much for joining me on my day in the life, in terms of joining me at work. But anyway, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. If it's your first time, make sure you subscribe up. Check out all my videos. Travel, fitness, lifestyle. And I'll see you soon. Stay blessed as always. Peace.